Gilman traveled to St. John's for a scrimmage against the Cadets. The two physical schools will get the chance to tune up before their big games next week. For Gilman, it was a chance to get a look at their new starting quarterback, Haslam Hill, who shifted over from safety to the quarterback position. Here's what he had to say as he prepares for his first year as a starter.
Oh, it's been fun. It's been fun to go out there and compete with the guys, and we've been really enjoying it. Everybody's really competing hard, and we're all having fun out here, so that's good. You know, WCSC has a lot of good opponents, and they always bring the best out of us, so that's good preparation for the season. I expect us to come out here and, you know, try 110% on every single play and do our jobs and compete and just enjoy it.
First-year starter has quickly earned the respect of his teammates.
I mean, he's a great kid. First off, you know, takes care of his sister well. I think she has ADHD and Down syndrome, and he's a big brother. That's the type of big brother that we need in this world. He's a great kid. I mean, athlete. He played safety for us last year, and he did great when Kyle was starting. But he's a real deal. He got a little shaked up today, but just a little shaky. I know him. He's gonna be tougher. I believe he can do well.
The Greyhounds defense played particularly well on Saturday, and they looked more like a bunch of pit bulls as they got after St. John's.
From after McDonough, we got a little sick of it, you know, this coming up short, and we had a mentality of saying we don't get an inch. Coach Posey always tells us we're not giving an inch on defense, and that's what we did. First quarter, first two plays were kind of shaky, but I think the first quarter was like 24 yards on rushing, and when we got the second quarter, negative 13 yards. I mean, we came out with better. I mean, we need to get a lot better. I mean, we're not like we set the tone because all coaches, coaches always said we want the ball. If we get the ball, we don't want to do defense because Gilman is based off their defense. Yeah, we have a good offense because Shane Cockrell, Cyrus Jones, Miles Norris, Darius James, offense players a little bit. But I mean, this is the Gilman defense. I don't talk about the Gilman defense. We have defense. We have defensive players that play on offensive side of the ball. But we're a defensive player. We're a defensive type of team, and that's what it's been based off for a lot of years. So we're gonna keep the tradition going and keep getting better. So I mean, we're not satisfied, but we're gonna keep getting better every day. So I think today was good. We're gonna chill for this. We're gonna be excited for this moment right now. But when we get like next week on Monday, like Coach said, we'll go St. Ed's week. So we're gonna focus on them now.
Not to be outdone, St. John's defense had a pretty good day themselves. Though they gave up 2 scores, their front 7 was dominant at times, getting after the Greyhounds. Here's what the Cadets had to say about that unit.
I think the defensive line played really well. We came out, we had a really good showing against a really good offensive line of Gilman. I think we were very dominant, aggressive, and we came off and showed them that we're not to be messed with.
What do you guys take away from this scrimmage?
That our defense is really good, except for the one big play they had. Other than that, we should poise to have a great year this year.
Meanwhile, the Cadets offense will have a new look starting at the running back position. Omar Garcia has graduated, which leaves a committee for St. John's. They have a couple of smaller backs and a couple of big backs. So far, the Cadets are holding the cards close to the vest in just how they'll use them.
Right, I think that each of the players has a slightly different skill set, and right now we're just trying to maximize each one of those.
St. John's offense will also look different because they have a new offensive coordinator. Joe Casamento takes the role this season as he left Christian Brothers Academy to take the job. St. John's was now running more of a pro-style offense led by Talik Mann at quarterback.
Coach Casamento is fantastic. He's comes with a fantastic resume, and it's all bona fide. He really has a good sense of the offense and of team, and so he's been a great addition.
St. John's quarterback Talik Mann has been quick to adjust to the new scheme and has enjoyed working on his fundamentals as he prepares for the new system.
Just really working on the little things, like I said, finding out on the defense who the threat is and just releasing the ball out fast to our playmakers.
St. John's comes into the season highly motivated after a pair of overtime losses to DeMatha and Good Counsel derailed their playoff hopes a season ago. St. John's hopes to crash the postseason party this season.
Not making the playoffs, I don't know how many years it was since we didn't make it last, but through the whole offseason, our motivation came from that. Coming from the teams that beat us, we just wanted to pay them back. In the offseason, we've been grinding to do that, pay them back.
Thing was clear from Saturday's scrimmage. Both teams will be very good this season, and both will be a physical squad for anyone to try to get past. For DMV Elite Football, I'm Brian Kapoor.